Welcome, y'all. This is Old Man Gib, and today we are in No Man's Sky. This is in the Euclid Galaxy, and the planet I'm on is Haven 1. This is actually one of the first, if not the first system that I was in. Had a flourishing planet. I dropped my initial base here. It's nothing fancy. I'll show you around. And then I moved on and went back, did a little more exploration and all that. But this is a pretty cool planet. It's got some real tall mountains and stuff. I'll give you a quick look around. Now, this base is nothing fancy. There is a trade depot down there where you can go down and trade, check out for ships and all that. Now, we'll go up here. Like I said, this base is absolutely nothing fancy. It's basically a big empty box with a base computer in it, a portal. Out here are a bunch of batteries and solar panels. Then on top I have a landing platform and my ship. So, yeah, that is pretty much everything I did in the starter galaxy. Other than just to get the basic stuff I needed to progress, because I do not after 800 hours I don't do all the intro missions and everything like that. It's a friggin' nightmare, pain in the arse as far as I'm concerned. Now, this here is my settlement, way the hell out in another galaxy. And the base I have there. What I try to do is have one base per galaxy. That way, if I ever want to go back, I can. Or if someone wants to join me, they can, and they can set a base close to where I'm at or whatnot. So, we're going to teleport to my village. And then I'll show you around there. This is a settlement. This is actually my second settlement. And if I can figure out how to delete this joker through the save editor so I don't have to go back and lose a lot of hours of gameplay, I will, because this one, all the missions are completed in it. But I never had visitors or anything like that that allowed me to get it pretty much squared away and brought up to a Class S settlement. Now, this is a Viking settlement. I like the Viking because I like the stone over the Gex wood and all that. So, let's come over. Where am I? Alright. See, there's a marketplace there. I hope that the developers flesh these out a little more, because like this is a marketplace and literally they are bare and kind of sucks. So supposedly in the experimental branch they're setting up so that we can have a teleporter inside this building here, which is the administrator's building. You see, if I try to construct, it just does that because I've reached the maximum amount of stuff I can do. Now, if I go into status, you can see it's only a Class B. It never progressed, and I never had anything where it would allow me to get these out of the negative. Productivity is, this settlement's making 454,000 units a day. Maintenance cost is only 55. It's showing that my current debt is 292, but it's going to take 273 days, 29 hours, and 13 minutes to clear that, when in reality that should clear that in one day. So the settlements in No Man's Sky right now are severely fracking busted. So that's why I'm hoping I can figure out a way to use the save editor to delete this, and then I'm not going to mess with settlements again until they get it fixed. Give you a quick overview of my settlement. You can see it's pretty decent. There's couple different landing pads. You know, all the buildings and stuff. It's kind of cool in this little short horseshoe type water here. It's real deep. There's some cool stuff in there. There's actually, behind one of them mountains is like a trade depot type place. That's pretty cool. Let me see if I can see it out of camera mode. Get out of the way, dude. Yeah, and you can literally run right straight through NPCs. The settlement stuff is so wonky and busted. It's disgusting. See, I just ran right through that guy. It's a good idea, but the implementation has been really piss poor. I'm trying to find that big joker. Anyway, where's my ship? Right over here. Yeah, right there's that. Kind of like a trade depot type thing. Now this planet's pretty cool. It's a really lush planet. I went through about 15 settlement charts trying to find one that would actually work, and then also be on this planet. Now we'll go over here and check out my other base, and then I'll show you. There's my cap ship. Now this is Haven 2. I always name my bases like that. Haven 1, 2, 3, yada yada yada. This is a little bit more detailed, not much. I've found that a lot of the stuff on it, the quality of life stuff and all that, has a tendency of just vanishing and disappearing. I spent a lot of time. Yeah, see? Okay, that stuff stayed. But I had the interior completely decorated out, and you know, all these lines are supposed to be invisible. And there's supposed to be lights up there. As you can see, they just kind of vanish on you, you know. So there's a lot of bugs and glitches in this update that just frankly suck. Got my Pilgrim exo bike down here. There is right there another trade depot. I always try and build bases close to them. Makes things a lot easier, you know. So yeah, you know. And then with the floor switch here, it doesn't eat up as much power up here. Once again, solar panels, batteries, doing some cosmetic stuff. Show you what got going on here. See, there's the front. I had this all decorated with banners and all that, and all kinds of scaffolding like it was being done, and almost all of it vanished and disappeared. Yeah, developers got a lot of work to do to make this right. But other than that, yeah, that's about as fancy as my bases ever get. Just simply because, to me, this game is supposed to be about exploration and not base building, and so I only build bases so that I can have a place to teleport to. Where I'm actually building most of my base stuff at is up here in my cap ship, and you can see I got the big red, black and red ship. I got some pretty decent frigates. Got the Expeditions frigate, which comes from some video game. I can't remember what it is. It was free, so I kept it. You know, if I find a skin for something else, I may reskin. Yeah, the Normandy. I don't know what game that's from, but yeah, it's there. It was a freebie, so I figured why not, And then we'll go inside here. AI landed on my ship. And my cap ship is the name is the House of Gib. Is that one mine? Yeah, that's my hauler. I just like the design of that Joker. It's pretty cool. And then over here, I've got my Explorer vessel. Pretty cool looking one. Here's another freebie, the Golden Vector. And then I've got my other fighter, which I called Arrow. That's a pretty cool looking ship. Then we'll go upstairs. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Now I'm just starting to work on this in here. I ran into a glitch. I had my interior way cool and all that logged in, and it was all gone. These are my frigate control rooms, so I can have 2 out doing missions. I got 3 storage compartments and a farm going on back here with my farmer. Way I had this before was all this back wall and all that was gone. It was just one big massive open room. All that was gone. These were gone. The only thing I had was a small block where this goes, this one here, where it goes downstairs, and then my galactic terminal there. And then I had all the other NPCs up here because this is where I want my main base and all that is on the freighter, because this is what I use to explore. And then of course you can see I got a farm going on here, and you can keep these mats, or I sell them, whatever. And then now when I actually got this ship, it was a Gek crew. I like the Gek crew, but for some reason No Man's Sky likes to know when you go to a system that changes your AI species, it changes it on your ship. It doesn't ever stay, and that's kind of frustrating. But yep, this is where I'm at, and like I said, I am in, let's see, what galaxy are we in? The Teapilni galaxy. You can see how far up there in the top left corner, how far I am from the galactic center. That little yellow spot with the circle is where I'm at, and everything I've got going on here, so, and like this system I'm in is an opulent system. It has 3 planets. It's a small system, but it was pretty cool. One nice thing about this system is that if you go into my discoveries, you can see that, is it that one? No, it's one of my, it's Paradise, Infested. Yeah, this planet right here is super, super hot. It's a hazardous environment planet, so, I go over there, like if I want to watch a movie or something, I just leave the game running in the background, go dig a hole and sit in there, and then that increases your milestones, or, your milestones for extreme survival. Like I've done 5.4 souls on there, and it's got up to 3. The planet with my settlement on it, I've actually discovered all the species on there, so you can see, the different stuff I've done. Units, yeah, that was stupid easy. You can become a billionaire in this game within a cut. Just, I think I hit it in 7 hours. And then I bought a bunch of stuff and upgraded a bunch of stuff, and now I'm down to 173 million. My nanites are massive. Quicksilver. I don't do the stupid games they do with the expeditions and all that. So I used the save editor, gave myself a shit ton of Quicksilver, went to the anomaly, and I'm running a mod that allows me to buy all that shit. Their expeditions are usually, Hello Games expeditions are usually busted. Nothing ever works right. It's kind of like, the settlements right now, or your bases when you log in and everything's destroyed or gone, or if you're unfortunate enough and haven't played the game enough and you try to build underground, you quickly realize that if you do that, the terrain comes in and zaps you, and everything you've done is now very far underground, and you have to spend forever with a terrain manipulator redigging it all out. For some reason, Hello Games just doesn't see fit to fix any of these major issues. But with that being said, the game is still fun. Every update they do gets closer and closer, and I know it sounds like I'm complaining a lot, but I'm really not. They've done something like 15 free major expansions after the major catastrophe on the release of the game in 2016. I've actually been playing since 2016, so off and on. I don't have near as many hours as some people. I'm coming up on 900 hours now, because I get frustrated with the bugs and glitches, and I'll quit playing, and then they come out with a major update and I go back. But yeah, it's just No Man's Sky is a very fun game to play when it works. When it doesn't work, it becomes real monotonous, real frustrating, and so then I uninstall it and I don't play it for a year or so. But there's a good look down over the front of the ship. This ship is pretty cool. Here, gives you a good look of it. There's the freighter. See, I've got max everything, and once again I use the save editor to give me max slots, because I don't believe that it's worth a shit, limiting all that, especially on these big freighters. They should be maximized of everything. Hyperdrive range is, if you go into the technology, I've got every deal, so my hyperdrive is as far as it can go. Warp efficiency is 4, storage 48, so this is stuff I was finding out of caves earlier and just teleporting here. These deals here I can sell. Trident keys you find underwater, and then the rest of this stuff I've just been farming and collecting till I get a full stack. Anything more than a full stack I sell. But yeah, this is No Man's Sky. I hope you all enjoyed the quick tour and the walk around, and we'll catch you all in the next video. This is Old Man Give, wishing you all a great day, and we'll see you later. Goodbye.